learned that the driver of this vehicle identified as Tiger Woods.
When rescue teams arrived at the wreckage, Tiger Woods was pinned, bleeding, his legs entangled in the mangled metal. The 45-year-old golfing legend in searing pain.
I knew he was in pain. We all knew he was in pain. He voiced it. We had multiple people in there talking to him saying, hey, Tiger, it's going to be okay. We're going to get you out of here. Just relax.
LA County Fire Captain Jean Barrett knows every minute matters. Her team of 10 executing her extraction plan.
We call these the irons.
Using this axe and crowbar, the team smashed open the windshield and pried Woods out from the crumbled carriage, still mostly intact.
The steering wheel wasn't where it used to be. It had been pushed way up into the seat and onto his lap.
So he was essentially pinned.
He was essentially pinned. He was able to wiggle himself. By the time we were able to get in there and talk to him, he was able to have wiggled his legs out from under the steering wheel, but he was still entangled. He could not get himself out on his own.
It took 12 minutes to rescue Woods, whose shattered right leg, now held together by a rod, screws, and pins, could have been amputated had help come later.
He wanted out. He was going to do anything he could to help us get him out of the car. So he was actually moving his arms, and he was helping us get him out.
Even with those broken legs?
Yes.
Woods has no recollection of the accident, according to investigators, and there is no sign at the scene he tried to brake. The SUV's black box, like this one, could contain critical data points like speed, braking, lane drifting, driver attentiveness, and even eye movement. Tonight, the crash clues and the harrowing rescue.
We did everything the way we were supposed to do it. Everybody stayed in their lane, did their job, and it just happened to be a celebrity.
The fire captain tells us it's a miracle Tiger Woods is still alive, saying they have seen lesser crashes with worse outcomes. Woods is still recovering here at the hospital.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.